You guys ready for your headliner? He loves comedy and comedians love him. Please welcome Chris Gardner.
Let's give a hand for all the other comics. I'm actually not a stand-up comedian, but I just felt like I should be allowed to come on stage and comment on getting humped by Nick. So here's Chris Hansen when you need him. Not if I had $1 for every time I had to say that. I'd have a buck. Unless you knew my dad. That's good. So, my friends are all in the front row. Cool. Thanks for coming. Long time to see. Everybody else, my name's Chris Gardner. Like Will Smith's character in The Pursuit of Happiness, which is cool because, you know, Hollywood thinks of me as a large black man. Yes, I'm fine with that. But if anybody were going to play me in a movie, live or dead, I would have to say Notorious B.I.G. No, don't laugh. I got a lot in common with Biggie. Both named Chris, both walk with a pimplin, both have hoes, both love smoking blunts, both keep our pink hands strong, both black at heart. I can go on. Yeah. I am actually a skinny white boy. So skinny I don't wear a watch, and it's not because I'm cheap, it's because the only one that fitting has Pokemon on it. I get Steve Buscemi a lot. I had a goatee for like 2 years. I recently shaved it, and a lot of you haven't seen me without it yet. My dad told me I looked like a pedophile. So I wanted to look less shady, and I found out that I don't look less shady so much as I look more like Steve Buscemi. So, a little bit about myself. I grew up with 3 older sisters and no brothers, so now I have twitchy sibling syndrome, and anybody that has siblings knows what I mean. When somebody goes to give you a high five and a power button to use puppy. It's a tough one to shake. And you go home a lot. It's depressing being compared to computer animated stuff. If you're into the Harry Potter, from the second one I get Dobby. But that's awesome. It's like a wood elf. When I had my goatee, I got Mr. Tumnus. You just look, they should just say, hey, you look like every fucked up character. You're shady. Yeah, so I do funny and creepy really well. Which is a good combo, I find. So, I always thought Disney was instilling me with positive moral values, you know? Disney hangs out with a lot of shady characters. Like Aladdin. Gotta eat to live, gotta steal to eat. How about getting a job, Aladdin? That guy over there eats fire, you could juggle. It's not Wall Street, Alex Agrabah. You got a snake and a flute, you have a career. So clearly I'm a stoner, because I watch cartoons still. I majored in advertising in college. I wanted to make commercials better, because I didn't want to get off my ass during commercials. And then my freshman year, they invented TiVo, so great. It's a waste of money, but now I can just fast forward through that shit. I still think it's the best invention ever. I always hated commercials. I hate when they advertise cologne on TV, you know? Because in a magazine, you get a sample. In a commercial, you just get a guy who's all wet, like, crushed by Calvin Klein. And I'm like, this guy looks like he's tripping on ecstasy. How does that tell me what it smells like? It's hard for me to do that joke, because I have no proprioception. I have muscular dystrophy, the Jerry Lee Lewis muscular dystrophy. So I'm taking donations from anybody. 100% of the money that you give me will go to someone who has muscular dystrophy. So if you want to donate later on, see me outside. But I don't have any proprioception, so like, if I close my eyes for too long, especially on this little bastard, I'm all right over. So that's why you see me, if I'm ever making out in public, I'm always leaning up against a post. It's not because I'm trying to look cool, it's because I'm trying not to look up. So, yeah, my 3 older sisters used to beat me up. They used to hold me down and tickle me until I would pee my pants. And tickle is just one of those things, it's just weird, you know? Like, you like it until it's happening to you, and then you just want it to stop immediately. Hanging out with your friend and tickle you, you're like, ha ha ha! Nope. And then, like, sometimes it makes you laugh, and sometimes it makes you mad, too. And you're like, ha ha ha! No, stop! You try to apologize. You wouldn't stop! Feels weird. Especially when I'm in underwear. Dad. I can't fight that. I fight exactly how I look. No mystery. No mystery. I'm all right with it. You know, I'm over my issues. Had some rough times, but it's fine now. I got the pimp limp, you know. I mosey like a cowboy who's been shot. My walk at theme music would be doom, 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 doom. I don't like walking slow though. Like, I hate living in New York City. I used to be such a nice boy, you know, from the farm, and then I got to New York City, and it's like, it changes you. You evolve over time. I can't even go into Times Square now. I hate people who walk too slow, because I'll, like, topple over if I'm on one foot for too long, you know? I feel like I'm trying to do the church walk, and everybody else is like a perfect little penguin, and I'm like a drunk baby, just like... Can we go faster? I have 2 speeds, mosey and ostrich. I wouldn't say fast and slow, but I'm not fast, so shut out. People think I'm a runner too. Like, I go to the gym, people are like, "Oh, you ain't cross country?" Because it's a nice way of saying, "You're really skinny. Is there a reason?" No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for the confidence boost. Now, see you later. All right. You know, if my legs had a personality, it would be gay and Latin. I'll trip over my feet, and you know, like, you ever see Ellen DeGeneres do comedy, she does the trip and then you run, but when I trip, it just ends up being, oh my god, oh my god, I look like Kermit the Frog salsa dancing. So when I go fast, I look like a special ed ostrich. When I go slow, I look like a drunk baby penguin. And at any other given time, I look like a Muppet, a cartoon, or Steve Buscemi. But I got a lot in common with babies. Get your numbers, ladies. Alright. I'm good at handling women, you know what I mean? Grow up with that many older women in the house, you know? Girls go to leave the house and they're like, I better put on makeup. Guys go to leave the house and they're like, I better put on pants. I want to get this job. Women and men are a lot different about explaining their feelings. You know, a girl breaks up with her boyfriend, he comes home, he's like, oh, I feel like shit, dude. His buddy's like, what happened, man? Ah, my girlfriend broke up with me. No way, that sucks, man. Want to go to a strip club? Hell yeah. A girl walks in, she doesn't even have to say it's guy trouble. They have that code. She just walks in, her roommate can tell by the way, she's like, oh, and her roommate's like, oh my god, what did he do? He broke up with me. Oh my god, how do you feel? I feel like I'm sitting at the base of a huge waterfall, and billions of gallons of water are pouring down me, smashing my body against the rocks. And there I lay for 1,000 years, waiting for someone to come and warm my still beating heart. Guy's answer was kind of crappy. You know? Let's get some beers. You ever shower in a place where only women live? Get in the shower as a kid. You know, I became metrosexual by association. Dove, apricot scrub, and herbal essences. I went to college in Westchester. I had Guidos coming up to me like, oh, where do you do your eyebrows? I'm like, my sisters held me down and did them for me. I mean the salon, which is less gay. In the shower, there's like 5 shampoos, like 6 conditioners, and there's no soap. And I'm like, do we want an Ewok? Are we washing Wookiees in here? Like, what's going on? I'm already in the shower, so I can't get out and run downstairs and grab a bar of soap, so now I gotta debate on whether or not to use the lather from the shampoo or just be gay and use the body wash. I use the body wash. So I get out of the shower, my hair smells like passion fruit smoothie. My body smells like wild pear, and now I gotta shave, and all we got for shaving cream is skin tip lavender. Oh, raspberry rain! Can't go into the bathroom for Tylenol for fear of finding tampons. You gotta understand, there's 4 women in my house, 4 women. There's only 4 weeks in a month. The basement became my bunker. My house was like a war zone. I would only come up with rations. I wanted to stay low, keep quiet, never give away your position. Looking up like a pathetic gopher. But see, what women realize that guys don't know is that when women live together, fellas, their cycles start to coincide. It's like one big brewing mass of evil. I call it the nuclear menstrual phenomenon. It's like an eclipse. It happens every so often, and if you look directly at it, you'll go blind. When I would emerge from my bunker 4 days later, I was always disappointed to see that the 3 strongest ones didn't gang up on the weaker one. Just trying to even out my odds, people. You can't be protective of 3 women who used to dress you in drag with bows in your hair and makeup on your face and push you in a stroller like you were a Cabbage Patch doll until you were 14. Wish we could all be like lions, you know? Because lions got it right. The social structure. The women lions do all the hunting. The only thing male lions do is eat, sleep, fight, and... Come on. Male lion sitting under a tree and shows like... Look, babe. How much you need to share? Why don't you go catch the animal? And if anybody comes to steal our shit, I'll scratch their eggs. Hey, could you drag it back here so we can the shade you see? Thanks, boo. I didn't mean to stereotype there, but lions are from Africa. So. Plus, how many white guys like Steve Buscemi have you ever seen do a pimp's voice like Snoop Dogg?